Hi, my name is Matthew Glasgow, and this is my oral report for MBA 624 Project Analysis. The project which I focused on for the lion's share of this course was a mobile bar operating from a customized small antique truck to be employed at weddings, corporate events, and community gatherings. I became interested in this venture as a project that didn't require brick and mortar location and would also enjoy the benefits of low overhead. I believe this venture would succeed in and around the Oxford community, and through the process of effective project planning this course provided, I was able to establish a plan for getting the mobile bar off the ground. Module 1 provided effective methods for comparing various projects and determining the most appropriate one to pursue. Through methods such as net present value calculations and weighted factor scoring, I was able to determine which project provided the most benefit in terms of basic financials and operational suitability. The requirement to remove personal sentiment from certain business decisions is important when choosing amongst projects that could have unacceptable opportunity costs and may not offer long-term viability at all. Module 2 provided the method of failure mode and effect analysis. This method functioned by identifying reasons for potential project failure and assessing which demands the most attention to ensure a reduced probability of occurrence via determining a risk priority number. By assessing degrees of severity, likelihood, and detectability for each concern, an RPN can be determined and concerns ranked in terms of most severe to least. This is imperative in paying a proportionate amount of attention to vital concerns, thereby reducing the overall ability for adverse factors to negatively affect a project. As an aviator, this method reminded me of our threat and error management tool, whereby threats degrade to errors when not prepared for adequately. When errors are then not addressed sufficiently, the situation further degrades into an undesirable aircraft state, which must be mitigated through positive crew resource management, or an incident or accident will become inevitable. By preparing adequately for recognizable threats, errors can be minimized, thereby diminishing the probability of project failure. Module 3's AON diagram presented a fascinating process in which the timeline of the project could be satisfactorily determined via a forward pass, and then slack time, if any, could be assessed via a backward pass. I consider this module to be the proverbial meat and potatoes of the project planning course. By creating a quantitative visual of the process, the ability to determine the critical path of tasks for success and identify any areas of slack allows the project manager to focus attention where needed and manage shareholder expectations. This process helped me the most in understanding how all subsequent information comes together to create a hands-on understanding of virtually any project planning process. With the ability to create an AON network of tasks and determine their corresponding early start and finish as well as late start and finish information, a true overview of any project can be reduced to vitals that clearly communicate the path to project completion. Module 4 provided variance and performance calculations which give the project manager the ability to ultimately determine the critical ratio for each in-process task. This critical ratio gives the project manager a metric that helps determine how urgently to communicate and address tasks that are progressing outside of predetermined schedule mile markers. By critically assessing tasks that could hold up anticipated project completion, a determination can be made for each task which might require further monitoring, investigation, or even communication with company management. Finally, as someone who was not familiar with project management before this course, I was relieved to learn about the various methods and metrics which define the process of project management. By going through these exercises, it became clear that this framework of analysis can be broadly applied at a macro or micro level to assess timelines, budgets, and progress for any manner of project. After this course, I feel prepared to approach the subject of project management with confidence and enthusiasm. Thank you, Dr. Burns, for your time and instruction this semester.